Hello everyone, welcome to Get My Class. Today we are going to solve this question which says choose the incorrect statement about the mammalian blastocyst. Option A, trophoblast leads to the formation of the embryo pupa. Option B, first stage during which zygote undergoes is called cleavage. Option C, the blastocyst gets implanted in the mother's uterus. Option D, initial mammalian development is a slow process. Let us look at the question. It says choose the incorrect statement. So we have to look for incorrect statement about the mammalian blastocyst. Now, what is the blastocyst? Blastocyst is a stage during the formation of the embryo. Now, after fertilization, what we have is the zygote, right? This is the zygote. Okay. Now, this zygote will undergo a process called as cleavage, during which there will be cell division. Okay. So it will just, there will be cell division. Like the zygote itself will undergo normal mitotic division, that is called as cleavage. So where there will be further like 2 cell stage, then you'll have 4 cell stage. Okay, then you have 8 cell stage. Okay, 8 cell stage, and again it will go to 16 cell stage. Now the phase between 8 to 16 cell, when the embryo or in the zygote gets divided further and becomes a stage where you have 8 to 16 cells, it is called as the morula stage. Morula stage. Okay. Now here each unit or each cell which is formed, it is called as blastomere. Blastomere. Okay. And there are about 8 to 16 blastomere when the embryo is in morula stage, or when the zygote gets multiplied, or you can say divided to get multiple number of cells, that is called as morula stage. And further, this morula stage undergoes the structural differentiation. Initially, it will be just mass of or a ball of mass of cell, but again it will get rearrange them, like the cells will get rearranged themselves into a structure which is called as blastocyst. Blastocyst. Now, during this, what happens? There will be outer layer of the cells, which is called as the trophoblast. Okay, this is the trophoblast. Trophoblast, and it has an inner mass of tissue or mass of cell, which is called as the inner mass cell. Okay, inner mass, you can say inner cell mass, or this is also called as embryoblast. Embryoblast. Okay. Now, this entire structure, it is that stage which is called as blastocyst stage. Okay. Now, at this stage, it gets embedded in the endometrium. It gets embedded in the endometrium of the uterus. Endometrium. Okay. So now let us see. They're asking about incorrect statement. So now you understood what actually happens, right? Now let us look at the incorrect statement. Option A says trophoblasts lead to the formation of embryo proper. No, because it is not the trophoblast. It is the embryoblast, that is the inner cell mass. This is what will lead to the formation of embryo. Okay, or the embryo proper. So that is what leads to the formation of embryo. Hence, option A, this is an incorrect statement, but that is the right answer for our question because we are looking for incorrect statement, right? So that should be the correct answer. Option B says first stage during which zygote undergoes is called cleavage. Yes, that is also correct because I have already shown you. So that is the correct statement, but it is not our answer because we are looking for incorrect statement. Option C says blastocyst gets implanted in the mother's uterus. Yes, that's what I told you. At blastocyst stage, it gets implanted or embedded in the endometrium of the uterus. So this is also correct statement, but that is not our answer. Option D says initial mammalian development is a slow process. Yes, of course, it is a slow process because it takes, the gametes have to be formed, and further the gametes, there should be fertilization process, and further the zygote has to get developed into an embryo, then fetus, then the baby. Hence, it is a slow process. It is a correct statement, but it is not our answer. So, which is the incorrect statement? That is the option A. Okay. So, option A, which says trophoblast is the one which leads to the formation of embryo proper. That is wrong. Because trophoblast will give rise to the formation of the placenta. So, it will combine with the endometrial layer and will give rise to placenta and not the embryo. Okay, so let us conclude the answer. The answer is option A. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you, everyone.